We're gonna catch that strip. We're gonna catch that strip. Yeah, we're gonna caught that strip.
The fun-loving criminals, everybody. Juvenile will be out. Wow, that's nice. Welcome back. The amazing Kreskin is here as our guest announcer. You all right back there?
I am great.
You sure?
The show is, I'd say, where do you get pump this audience? This audience is live as can be.
Yes, they certainly are. They're a fine group of people.
Yeah, yes, I tell you, really.
My next guest is the star of Life with Bonnie, and of course, the new film, Cheaper by the Dozen, with Steve Martin. But of course, I'll always remember her as that waitress who dropped the toothpicks in Rain Man. That's her. Here's Bonnie Hunt. Bonnie? What's happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
How are you?
It's nice to have you here.
Nice to be had.
Yeah. How are things, Bonnie? Good?
Great. Yeah,
Yeah.
no complaints.
Today's been a pretty good day for you, I'd imagine.
Yeah, not too bad, you know.
Bonnie got nominated today for a Golden Globe. Is that correct? Was that this morning?
That's right.
Very nice. You got nominated for Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy.
Right.
Obviously, Life with Bonnie. What is a musical series?
I don't know.
Like the Monkees?
Yeah, they're probably like the Monkees.
Like, what were you up against in a musical series? Fame? Is that still on TV?
If it were, I'd be on it. No,
Clearly.
but we do sing on our show.
Yeah?
Yeah, David Allen Greer and I sing all the time.
And that makes it a musical?
No,
you
it
fit
does
the
not
criteria for
qualify
that?
as a musical.
Yeah, I
No,
didn't think
not
so.
at all. No.
Are you
A
nervous
musical
about that?
is like defined by the fact that you're in the middle of talking to someone. You say, "I love being on your show."
You break out in a
Yeah,
song.
you break out into a song.
Bonnie, tell me about today. Were you excited? How did you hear?
One of the actors on my show, Chris Barnes, called me. He's an old friend, so he was up first thing this morning, which I was on a flight here from LA, so I wasn't there to witness it. But, you know, it's really nice for my family. I've been doing this for a long time, so I think it's really great for my mom. You know how your mom is. You meet Carson's mom, she's like a photo album of every picture that's ever been taken of him.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She does. She's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know you have a restraining order on her now.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah, no, I do.
It's good to have a proud parent.
That ends soon. Thanks for reminding me. I've got
you might wanna make a call.
Yeah. And how big of a family? You have you're one of 7 kids?
Yes, that we know of, 7 children.
And so what are the holidays? What are the holidays like for you? Does everybody sort of come home and
Yeah, everybody comes home. We had a big Thanksgiving dinner. So
Right.
my mom, my mom still does the whole thing, you know. I mean, she's getting a little bit older, but she still has a sit-down dinner. Now it's 25 people.
Right.
With the immediate family and then the grandkids.
Right.
Yeah. So it's you know, it's insanity. Everything's fine until somebody says, "What's that supposed to mean?" And then you know that
Oh, that's just a trigger
big
for hell to
family
break
fight
loose.
is right around the corner.
Right. And do you bring gifts for everybody?
No. My mom does not like a lot of presents.
And why is
she
that?
kind of has a rule. Because, you know, it gets crazy when you have first couple nieces and nephews. It's like, oh, have you had any? Does your sister have any kids?
No.
No. Well, when you have the first niece or nephew, you're like, you can't wait to buy a present for a kid, and you're the aunt, you know, all that stuff. And then it gets like crazy when there's more and more kids. The Irish Catholic, you can't keep up with that many presents. You have to have a rule. So now there's one gift for each person in a grab bag.
Right. That's probably the smart thing to do.
It is better. Because you spend half the time just cleaning up wrapping paper. And, you know, kids, when they know there's like 20 gifts instead of one, they open the first one, look at it, toss. Over there, toss.
Yeah.
This way, it's like one. They're like, oh, wondrous.
Right.
You know, what
I
is
will like no matter what it is, because it's the only one.
It's the only
Did
one.
it help, I guess, with the film Cheaper by the Dozen? I mean, you play the mother of, like, how many kids? Like 12.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder they gave you that role.
Cheaper by the dozen. Yeah, you know what? I felt very comfortable with the 12 kids and plus Steve Martin. Really,
Right. It was
13
great.
children.
Now, what
yes.
was that like to shoot that film with that many kids on the set?
It was great. It was great. And there was a dog and a frog. So it was busy. It was really insanity. And what was really great, though, for most of the kids, it was their first movie. So they kind of felt like they were at summer camp because it wasn't like Macaulay Culkin where there's just like one kid and all of a sudden they're like all this attention on only one kid, which I think would mess with your head a little bit.
Right.
I know it does for you here because you're kind of on a power trip backstage. Well, so upsetting? I'm just
I
telling you
don't
the truth.
know. I
Remember,
wasn't even
they told me, they
listening.
said, don't look Carson directly in the eye, don't look him directly in the eye.
Who said that?
Rob, the producer, he said, if you walk down the hall and you see him,
yeah, right.
avert your eyes, avert your eyes.
Yeah.
Said I
Rob,
will.
that's
Yes,
great.
indeed.
I wish we had a guy who worked named Rob. Let's take a look at you in action. Here's you. You're playing Mom here, and
You don't? Because he took
Cheaper,
like 20 minutes to put my body in my
Cheaper by the dozen. Let's take a look at Bonnie Hunt, everybody.
I didn't know you had a clip.
Sarah, your suspension from lacrosse for excessive force has been lifted, so you're going today. Henry, you have band practice, all right? I cleaned your clarinet. Please don't play it with food in your mouth again. Kim and Jessica, your teacher called and has made a request that you do not correct her in front of the class. Mike, you have show and tell today, and please, honey, remember that body parts do not count. Kyle and Nigel, you have a dentist appointment at 3 o'clock, so you're going to work with Dad.
Wow. Kids everywhere.
Yeah, it's great.
Cheaper by the dozen is the film. You're a sweetheart to be here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great holiday. And I want to mention, too, Life with Bonnie, that you write the show and produce the show, direct the show. You're running the whole thing, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky. I got a good team around me.
You're a busy woman, and congratulations on the nomination. We'll all be pulling for you. Bonnie Hunt, everybody. Check
Thanks,
out Cheaper by the Dozen. Life with Bonnie's Fridays at 9:30 on ABC. We'll be right back with Mitch Hedberg and Juvenile.
See everybody gangster, everybody blood and trippin'. So I'm a